Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long goes 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise, reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long goes 1975.
Spectrum loading screen's better. Just saying. It's Cabal on the Amstrad CPC. CPC, that's a fucking radio. It was released by Ocean on all the usual suspects. Spectrum, have a gameplay of that. Combo, have a gameplay of that. This, the Amstrad, the Amiga, have a gameplay of that, dependent upon when I make this video live. And the Atari ST. There is a version on the NES, which I believe is done by... well, it won't be TAD Corporation themselves, because they obviously made the original arcade machine, released in 1988. It's a... think Operation Wolf in the third person where you control a crosshair. So as I always say when I play this game, don't think Operation Wolf. Anyway, it's 1 or 2 simultaneous player, and basically a cabal is a group of people or individuals united in a common cause. In this case, I'm guessing you're, you know, guerrilla fighters, and you're taking down an evil regime. Probably capitalists. But yeah, I saw it in the arcades in Westward Ho, you know, that amazing arcade I was talking about, and I quite liked it, but I sucked at it because it is bullet hell. It really is bullet hell, but it actually has really nice graphics. I think I have a gameplay of the arcade as well. Home ports were done by Special Effects, so all of them were absolutely Jim Dandy, but special attention must go to the Zeta Spectrum version, which was absolutely fantastic. Look, it's done by James Bagley. Royalty. So this presumably is going to be a port of the Spectrum. I have not fired it up, so I do not know what it plays like, but I'll shut up in a moment because it does have some dandy music. Anyway, so all the home ports did carry over the simultaneous 2-player option from the arcade. I believe in some parts of the world this was actually distributed by Capcom. Just thought you should know that. Right, 3 redefine keys. Q, I love where it goes for quit straight away. Like, should I be worried? Or, you know, this assumes we're all pussies. C, hold, which I'm guessing is pause, so why don't just say pause, I don't know. X, but it gives us a pause, which I like. Lots of games don't give us a pause, which gets on my tits. Z, grenade. Secondary fire button for grenade is always helpful. In the arcade you could roll, but you couldn't on the Spectrum, so assuming that's how it's going to play out here. Fire, M, Q up, A down, O left, P right, keys of champions. 1 player, or 2 player. So it is simultaneous 2 player. And I like a screen that, you know, is honest. 0, kill them. Kill them all. Load level 1, number 1. So it's like 4 stages to a level. Final stage will have a boss. Hold down fire, and obviously it's a machine gun, so it does its stuff. Right, first things first. Obviously, they will, you know, stuff is blow-upable, destructible, destroyable. You can blow shit up by shooting the tits out of it. But, and that bar at the bottom is how many enemy you must kill. So it's like, are they indefinite until they suddenly think, fucking hell, this one guy's completely decimated us. I'm scared, hold me, let's run away. I'm assuming such. Right, this is a port of the Spectrum version. However, what I'm not liking about it, get the grenade, you can't shoot those, you have to pick them up. Let's see if we can blow this house up. Lob grenades. Right, hold fire down and you don't move. Don't hold fire, and that's how you control your blow. Would be a, you know, score and lives top left. There would be a roll option in the arcade. Now, what I don't like about this, because this clearly is a Spectrum version, you can tell that by the sprites. They're nice, big, and chunky, and they really do work. And they're coloured. And I really do like that, because the bad guys in the background, because obviously on the Spectrum, it was reversed of this. Like, the background was incredibly colourful and it looked fantastic, but the sprites were all black, but they had like that little white border around them to stop attribute clash, and it worked really, really well. But they are the same sprites as this, they're just not coloured in. I would have preferred this to be a straight port of the Spectrum, because while the sprites look absolutely Jim Dandy, the problem, Shah, is the backgrounds. It just looks boring as tits. It looks plain. I mean, maybe, like, I'm obviously taste is subjective, so maybe you prefer it this way. Like, I know I like the enemy. Oh, shit. I like the enemy to be, like, you know, coloured and stuff. And I can handle this X-ray background. I can't. It's just too dull. There we go. Will he do his little dance? No, he walks off to the right. See, now it's blue. I get that you couldn't have the sprites coloured in front of the colourful background. Well, no, surely you could have. You could on the Commodore. Maybe this is just a lazy port. Someone, by all means, let me know. But I don't like this. I want colourful backgrounds. I'm pretty sure, surely, there's no scrolling to worry about, which is normally where the Amstrad, like, fails. Sorry, Amstrad kids, just calling it as I've seen it on the games I've played. I've played a ton now. Tanks. I haven't got grenades. Obviously there are weapon upgrades, some are better than others. Look, point in case. It's a quicker machine gun. It's a machine gun that's more machine gunnery. Why? Yes, I believe I shall. So also, because everything's like a negative, I don't know, it doesn't feel like you can blow stuff up. Obviously you can. Don't like this. Surely the Amstrad could have done colourful background graphics and colourful sprites, because the sprites in this, well, basically just coloured in the Spectrum version, which were great. They're superb. I really do like them. It's just these dull backgrounds. I'm going to go with lazy port instead of couldn't do colour backgrounds with, you know, coloured sprites. Or by all means, Amstrad kids, let me know, because yeah, it can't be that lazy a port, because like I said, the sprites with colour, they look lovely. I'm liking them a lot. Look, I like that as well, which is they get to a certain number of people dead, basically the red bar at the bottom, they all just go, fuck this. Turns out this one bloke army can kill us all. Of course he can, it's the fucking 80s people in the background in this game, if you were real. Oh, look at this gun. Don't get carried away, because obviously their bullets can still hit you. I like that gun, now it's gone. No, it's still here. I'm dead. Yeah, this is not working. It's still a good game because it played super tight on the Spectrum and it plays exactly the same. There's no slowdown or anything like that. You could argue, if anything, the bullets are probably easier to see. Did I get something that made me invulnerables? I think I did. Maybe it's a question of what you played first. But I love Cabal. I remember we had a Spectrum magazine that gave you the first level. I used to love cover tapes. Just kept playing it. Just the same level again and again. It was fantastic. Loved it. Now that was just my invulnerability, wasn't it? It's generous with that. I realise I've got loads of grenades left, so just shoot them. Yay! Yeah, so maybe it's a question of what you played first and therefore the Spectrum left a massive mark on me. But I can't be doing these dull backgrounds. Everything else is Jim Dancy. Look! Can I even throw a grenade at her? Apparently I can. He may hate capitalism, but he's got baseball repeats to thank for his strong right arm. Yeah. I mean, if someone, by all means, let me know, like, what the deal is with this, because obviously there are a bunch of lazy ports to the Spectrum, where they're basically just Spectrum games, yet somehow the speed isn't quite right. I'm looking at you, R-Type, and I'm looking at you, Super Hang On, depending upon when I make that video live. I've got shitloads of videos that, you know, just haven't made live yet. I save them for bad internet days. Kill them. You've got to press the right button first, Dave. There we go. So it's still a good game. It's just, I don't like the cop-out on the backgrounds. Oh, come on, that was miles away. Use your vulnerability as a shield. Literally. The 8-bit versions play better than the Amiga version, depending on when we make that video live. Trust me. They really do. And I know I'm getting spanked, but yeah. It's a pretty hard game anyway. I think I have got to the boss of this stage. Obviously, like 4 screens, final screen, boss. Literally no enemy, you know, you have to fight till the end. Like a traditional boss. Just... oh, check it out. Just a boss. which has an energy bar like, you know, the guys you're shooting, so it plays exactly the same. Does exactly what it says on the tin. Bosh. Look at that. So yeah, it's alright, it's a good game. Just, I wish, I know I'm a broken record, I wish that, you know, we had colourful backgrounds. Must have been able to do it. Guarantee it's a lazy port. Well, no, it's a glass half full port. I'm not going to say half empty because, you know, it's not that bad. Because the sprites, while just ported from the Spectrum, look fantastic in colour. But the backgrounds look like a faded picture from the 50s. I don't know why I did that in my sad voice. Or maybe pictures from the 50s that are faded are sad. You tell me. I just work here. Oh, a little bit slow down. Right. Where am I? Oh, one more. Lobby nades! Yeah! For the record, I am very much a fan of capitalism. I'm just assuming that in this game you're socialists and you're fighting the evil capitalist bastards who probably invaded your land for oil. Even though you love all their programs on TV. And their cars. And their women. And their fast food restaurants. In fact, what are you fighting for? Cabal? Oh. Right, come on. See? It just feels like you don't even want to shoot the background. Although you do need, like, don't shoot what I'm shooting or just shot there because it's useful. But you don't want to shoot the background because you just don't think it's going to blow up because it's just blue or white or a sad 1950s faded picture all alone on the sideboard. Poor 1950s faded picture. No one loves you. Don't know what reviews this got. I'd be interested to know what reviews this got. But, yeah, compared to the Spectrum, which got fantastic reviews because it's fantastic. Did I mention it's fantastic? It's fantastic. Look it up. I have a gameplay of it. I think I have a gameplay of it compared to the Commodore 64. It's one of those cases where, you know, it looks nothing like the arcade, and why would it on the system that it's running on? But it nails the feeling and the gameplay. And that's what good arcade conversions were about on the micros, particularly the Spectrum. Point in case. The majestic Chase HQ. Look at you with your grenades. I don't recall giving you permission to use heavy ordnance on me. Look at you with your double grenades. You know those grenades that are like double grenades? I am very much familiar with them now, because look, that's what they're throwing at me. Oh. You know when I say it's easier to see the bullets? Not necessarily. Throw your grenades! Like Western sports! Where am I? Obviously in the arcade you could just hammer fire and it would still give you, you know, the ability to move around without, you know, or still spraying death everywhere without actually physically stopping. Not so much in this. So after this stage would be the first boss, which is the goofiest looking helicopter you've ever seen. It breaks all the laws of physics, and why not? It's a video game. Rules of physics are made to be broken in video games. I just can't get there because this is harder than the Spectrum version. Anyway, Cabal on the Amstrad. It's not terrible, just the Spectrum version is better. I mean, I don't want to sound like a fanboy, but it is. So yeah, could it have done it? Or is this just a lazy port? Well, that's half full port, because I do like the sprites when they're coloured in. Anyway, it's always a love to know what you think, especially if you played this back in the day. Any versions. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.